What's up, everybody? Jason, rolling down the road in the Ultra Blue Beasts, big 6.0 2006 E350 diesel, the Action Man lift kit. So, just checking in. Just got done with about 8 months, almost 9 months of living 5 days a week out of my van. Just camping remotely in the mountains up here in Basin, Arizona. Doing some work in the weekdays in this area, using the van as my house on wheels, save some money, put some money in towards my business, and then doing my business on the weekends, so working my ass off. But yeah, just checking in. So far the van did pretty damn good. We have that basic bed set up. I put on my videos months and months back. Got some changes I'm going to do to this thing pretty soon. But yeah, just did about, like I said, 8 9 months of van living in the 2006 E350 6.0 diesel lifted action van. So pretty nice, man. Saved a lot of money that way. So if you're out of town working and you have an inkling to want to do some van life, I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. I had a local gym membership at the casino gym up here in Basin. It's one of the few ones that have a shower. So $40 a month. Got you, daily access to the gym. Had a dry sauna in there, kind of a high school gym setup, nothing too fancy. I can't remember what it was called. It's just at the casino right in town in Basin, Arizona, when you climbing up Beeline Highway getting into town. So it's the only gym in town. They have a CrossFit gym up here, a couple of nicer gyms that are more equipped. But if you're just doing some basic workouts, like I was doing, I'm not trying to get yoked. I'm just trying to stay healthy. It worked out fine, and like I said, it was $40 a month, and you had a nice hot shower in there, nice dressing room, very clean. One of the cleanest gyms I've been to in years. And $40 is a little bit expensive, but if you go and take showers at like a truck stop or a campground or like that gets pretty costly too. There's some really cool campgrounds in this area, so I thought I'd be camping at the campgrounds again, here and there throughout the week. And the plan was to leave my van in the wilderness here and drive my bike back and forth, but I ended up driving my van in quite often back and forth. I didn't do the bike thing much. I did a little bit during the summer last year. Through the winter, it got pretty damn cold. We didn't have any snow or any issues as far as that getting access to these trail areas up here, but we did have some cold weather, so it was a little bit chilly, especially the diesel van. They don't start up real great in the morning. Take a while to warm up, but yeah, if you're looking at doing some camping up here, Christopher Creek this is we're on Beeline Highway 260 heading north out of Mesa, Arizona. Like I said, this whole area up here is really accommodating to van life. So Walmart in Basin, they're real cool with you hanging out there. It says 2 days overnight. I saw people there for months at a time, they would leave, come back, but I mean, it didn't seem that they weren't really pushing it. So very van life accommodating. But if you want to go north of Basin and kind of get in the wilderness this time of year, get out of the heat because it gets a little warm down there, even though you're about an hour and a half above Mesa. Christopher Creek Campground, Bear Flats. I would use Tonto Fish Hatchery Road quite a bit. Go up Fish Hatchery Road. There's some great little areas. Sharp Creek Campground is an area up here. The Mogollon Rim is real popular. So Mogollon, Mogollon, believe it or not. And for people that don't have off-road vans, the fire roads are very applicable, very accessible, nothing too hard to get to. And then on the Mogollon Rim area, they paved about, I want to say 10 miles, maybe 8 to 10 miles of that area. It used to be all dirt right off the highway. So now you can go north off of 260 when you get to the Mogollon Rim Visitor Center. Directly across the street, you can go north. You can go north all the way to Flagstaff if you want to, but there's some pretty nasty off-road stuff on there. I don't know if I have on this channel, I had on my old channel, but pretty harsh on the vans, harsh on any vehicle. But if you wanted to go 5 to 10 miles north, it is asphalted now, so you can access some really beautiful campgrounds that are off that Mogollon Rim. If you've never been there, I have some other videos on my channel here to show you. It's just an absolutely gorgeous outlook. Elk almost every night through there, antelope through there, coyotes, wolves. I mean, you got a little bit of everything up there, so be careful. But yeah, really nice area. So, like I said, this is Arizona as a state in general. If you're looking for places to do van camping, RV life, RV full-time, or van life full-time, they're very accommodating. They're good about that 14-day stay, and I think you go 6 miles down the highway, you can pop back in and stay for 14 more. And you'll see a lot of other YouTube people couple of real popular channels that I'll see them pulling out of these turnoffs when I'm coming back and forth, because I live about 2.5 hours north of Basin, where this contract was at. So anyway, yeah, I'm doing something different now. So I'm pulling up routes. I'm driving my van home tonight to drop off up in my area, 2.5 hours north of here. I'm gonna ride my Yamaha Tenere into my current workplace tomorrow, my weekday workplace. I'm going to throw the bike on the diesel truck. I got my dually down there. Say goodbye to that contract and good people I was working with, awesome crew. Had a good time, and not a big fan of working, trading your time for money or paying the fucking IRS, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do if you got goals and aspirations. It takes that cheddar, it takes that almighty dollar to make it all happen, so that's just how it goes. You can hear the 6.0 purring right now. Hopefully you can hear me. Maybe hopefully you can't hear me. I don't know, it depends on what you like to listen to. Tune into my channel, you know I'm a yapper, so you're probably expecting me to talk. But yeah, we're climbing right now, the Mogollon Rim, we're almost to the top. So the Vans is these 6.0s per. They go down the highway really nice, actually, if you're knowing about the 6.0 Vans as opposed to 6.0 trucks or the Excursions, but they're not real powerhouses. They're kind of soccer mom vans, basically, or soccer mom diesel, I'd call them. So I think why they came out in 03 to have that 6.0 diesel over the 7.3 to have a more tame, more fuel efficient, more, I guess, a little less loud, a little less chunky sounding diesel platform for the trucks, Excursions, and Vans. Unfortunately for the trucks and Excursions, they blow up. The Vans do pretty good. I'm about 232,000 original miles. Turbo was rebuilt at 220, 225-ish, somewhere in that ballpark. And then a couple other upgrades that you see typically on a 7.3 on the 6.0, and then it's due for some injectors right now. I got number 8 injectors going out of me, so it makes it a little harder to start, a little slow to warm up, and a little sooty smell, which is no fun, you know, if you're familiar with diesels. But other than that, they're pretty fun to drive. And when you lift them up on like 34, 35-inch tires with a 6-inch Action Man lift kit, the diesels do pretty good humming down the road as opposed to some of the gas motors. And fuel mileage isn't too bad. Anyway, so yeah, just recapping. I haven't done a lot of videos lately. I've just been busy as hell, running around, chicken head cut off. I run a shipping container hauling business outside of here, so I'm a busy man. Keeping my kids busy, keeping myself busy. Like I said, we got a couple goals over the next 2 years to hit, and it's taking some cubic dollars to hit those, so I'm just working my ass off and printing cash right now the best I can. Even the government one of these when they try and dip into my bank accounts, which they do pretty often. And then just trying to live free. So got about a 5-year plan to be retired, and we'll be doing a lot more camping, a lot more hanging out with my dog Apollo, a lot more hanging out with my kids, and a lot more just enjoying life like I used to for a couple of years when I retired for a while. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Just wanted to check in if you're got any questions on camping remotely in northern, or I guess you call it central eastern Arizona. This Mogollon Rim area is absolutely gorgeous. Must see. Beautiful pine trees I'm going through right now. Ponderosas everywhere. You got Flagstaff's about an hour and a half northwest of here. Prescott's about an hour here west-ish. You got New Mexico about 2 hours northeast of here. Absolutely gorgeous places up there too. And like I said, you go up north Arizona, up towards Williams. Those areas are gorgeous too by the Grand Canyon. But the whole state's pretty beautiful. If you go to Mesa, just head north. And when it gets hot, head north. When it gets cold, head south. This whole state's pretty beautiful. Like I said, I definitely recommend Beeline Highway 260. Go check out, like I said, Mogollon Rim, Bear Flats, Fish Hatchery Road, Tonto Rim Road, Tonto Rim Village, I think they call it. That area's pretty cool. Mason's a great little town. Pine is a great little town. Strawberry's a great little town. You can shoot down to Cottonwood from there too if you want to get back into the high desert. So yeah, very, very van accommodating. Very, very RV accommodating. You got your Home Depot. You got your Walmart. You got your major fast foods if you like all that and want those accommodations. You got a Bashas', a Safeway. You have one at a grocery store. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but yeah, you have access to what you need. Gas stations, no nightlife. If you're looking for anything exciting, 8 o'clock this place shuts down. There is a couple bars in town. There's even a gentleman's club. Gentlemen, use the term lightly, but there's a gentleman's club in town to check out. I mean, I don't know what kind of staff they got in there, what kind of talent, but I don't chase those places anymore in my old age. My happy place, but and they do have midget wrestling come through every now and then at I think it's called Jake's Place towards Tonto Village area, or Tonto Valley, I think it's called. So if you want to see midget wrestling, I think it's called Little People Wrestling or Dwarf Wrestling. Who knows? I'll call it midget wrestling in the old days. Well, that comes through the town here and there too. I'm just passing Mogollon right now once again. Nice little lookout up here, real pretty. It's hit or miss. It's a great fire road for some dispersed camping over here. It's a little bit more set aside with some tables and things like that. Pack your trash in, pack your trash out kind of thing. We had snow up here last week, so snow in May is pretty uncommon. Watch out for CHP up here. They do like to give tickets, so keep your speeds down and keep your eyes out. And there's some really pretty towns up here. Heber Overguard's up here. I think Forest Village or Forest Falls, something like that's up here. Linden, then you get up to Show Low and Lakeside Pine Top. That's the gorgeous area too. So anyway, stay safe out there, guys. We're going to do some major overhauls in this van. The 6.0 is going to go for sale probably about 6 months. I'm going to take this motor out, doing brand new injectors on it. I'm going to be doing brand new valve cover gaskets, new glow plugs, go through the whole thing, keep it stock. You don't want to do anything crazy with 6.0s. You want to keep them very, very stock. They run great, they burn great at stock form. You don't want to pump them up unless you want to bulletproof them. You bulletproof them, you put the head studs and go all crazy on this thing, make it pretty much a fire-breathing dragon. You don't need to do it. These really hum well and have a real nice, good tone to them, and they get you down the road really nice and very efficient in stock form. So, the reason we're getting this one ready, we're going to change the build out a little bit here. We're going to throw a bumper, a move bumper on the front of this, and some lights. We're going to get in touch with Sebastian over at Sebastian's Life 91 or in Campos Vasquez. Get some fiberglass fenders on this thing. Put some fresh tires on here. Go through all the bushes. Get everything all greased up. Like I said, front bumper, rear bumper will have a tire swing out and a box on there. Iron cross bumpers. Go through this whole thing, make it a really clean, nice rig. Once again, it's an 06, 232,000 miles, 6.0 diesel. If you don't like them, I don't give a shit, so no reason to talk shit in the comments. And if you do talk shit, I speak shit. So anyway, I'm ready for that. But anyway, do your research. They're actually really nice vans. The only reason I'm getting rid of this one, and I don't really want to get rid of this one, is because I have a 7.3 extended body I want to do some work on, and I want to make that a fire-breathing dragon. Put it up on 37s, lift it with an Action Man lift kit for now, and later on down the road, throw an F350 axles and everything on their transfer case and go full 4x4 down the road in that. So 6 months into this van, and then in the next year we'll have the 7.3 all nuked out up on 35 to 37, wherever I can get with an Action Man lift kit. I'll talk to Larry, get a little more boost on that thing. That 7.3, we will put a massive turbo on that, massive injectors. It will be kind of an asshole van. It'll be a van you don't need to be driving down the road. I'll get questions of why would you do that, and it's because it's just a badass van. That'll have my Yamaha Tenere on the back or my WR250, and that'll be my little weekend getaway van. Or depending on if I stage something else or I'm doing stuff remotely work-wise, I'll sleep in it, live in it daily. We did 5, like I said, 8 months in this one, 9 months up in Flagstaff, Prescott, Mason, Mogollon Rim. Like I said, those areas. Kept in this 5 nights a week. Kept it simple. Buddy heater, a basic Ryobi battery-powered fan when I needed it for the hot times. I have a Tough Stuff Overland refrigerator, kind of like an ARB knockoff. Worked great. I have a Eco Flow Delta 2 whatever battery station. Worked pretty good. Had some issues with that thing during the colder months, but below 32. It would shut off every now and then and it would come back on, but my Tough Stuff refrigerator wouldn't communicate with it, so I burnt some food up a couple times. Not the end of the world, but probably about 80 bucks worth of food over a few times like that. So I think in my next van I'll build an insulated box for my battery station to be a little more safe on that, make sure that we have coverage on that and we're not burning up steak. I eat a lot of meat. I'm a diabetic, or I was a diabetic, so I take care of myself by eating a lot of meat, keeping my diet pretty strict. So if you got $40, $50 worth of meat in your refrigerator and it goes bad, man, that gets expensive if you're trying to save money. I have an 8-inch memory foam in here from Walmart, just a basic one you could buy there. Maybe it was 120 bucks. It's a full size. I'm a 6 foot tall man, so I hang off it a little bit, but I end up going to the fetal position with my thumb in my mouth by mid-morning, so I'm okay. But yeah, it was a little tight, but it worked out. It was just a trial run. Built a basic bed platform, using Home Depot 27-gallon totes for my cooking stuff. I have a fold-out table in the back for my little Ozark trail stove. I'll do a little rundown. I'll tear this van apart in the next 3 weeks here, 2 to 3 weeks. When I tear it apart, I'll do some filming of what I had in here, what worked for me. Maybe I'll give you guys some ideas, or you have some questions. Maybe you don't give a shit and you already know everything. That's fine. I come across that way sometimes too. But I'll keep you guys in post on what the new build out. Everyone's built the van out by now, so nothing original. I'm not going fancy. We're not going Cuisinarts. There's no butler, there's no chiller for my wine, champagne, or my Grey Poupon, but we will make a pretty basic, universal, off-road worthy, entertaining, comfortable little van setup. So I'm going to build this out kind of how I want it. I'm going to sell it like that maybe the next 6 months, and if someone wants to redo it, that's fine. It's not going to be overkill, so it'll be very easy to modify in kind of a modular design when I'm done. But it will have bumpers on it, lights on it. It has an Action Man lift on it that's been maintained. It will have fresh, I think, Falcon Wild Peak tires on it, all 5. Have a full-size spare with a matching Method rim on the back. Just a cool van. So anyway, I'll keep that kind of posted online. We'll get down to the closer times. We ain't gonna make $1 million off it. I know these vans are a dime a dozen these days, but it will be tuned and maintained thoroughly, and it will be a turnkey buy today, camp tomorrow. So anyway, stay tuned, guys. Stay safe out there. We will talk to you soon.